What's up, Mario? Hang on one sec, man. Hello, Joe. Good to see you. One sec. I'm just tweeting out some shit. Jonathan, Troy, Thomas. What's up, Thomas? Hang on, pals and Palettis. Okay, that's working. What's up, fellas? Hello, Christopher. Hello, Darth. We're going to play some games. Yeah, I got rid of the beard, thank God. Hello, Ben. That's my last Tootsie Roll. I won't be eating on the stream. Hello, Mike. But I got Tootsie Rolls, and I don't know, man. I'm just kind of in the Halloween mood, tone, whatever the fuck it is. I'm excited about Halloween. So, I got Tootsie Rolls. Not that there's going to be a Halloween. We know that. But I wanted some Tootsie Rolls, so I'm eating them. And then when I'm done with that, I will, I'll play some games. No, Christopher, today I'm not really doing a Jaffe stream. I'm going to play some Quake 64 or Doom 64. And I'm going to play, if I get bored of that, I got a couple of weird kind of demos and arty games on Steam I might give a shot to. Carnage Cross. I don't know what Carnage Cross is. You got done with Super Hot Mind Control Delete. I don't know what that is. I know what Super Hot is, the game. I don't know what Mind Control Delete is. Let's look up Carnage Cross. Hang on a sec. Carnage Cross. What's that? What's Carnage Cross, fellas? I don't even think they have it. Where do I got to get it? Is it spelled with a K? Nope. I think you're lying to me. I think you're lying. You're not telling me the truth at all. You're just teasing me. The stream with Calvin was really good. Yeah, Mupo, I'll have to see if he wants to sit in from time to time. Oh, the Twisted Metal game. Yeah, but it's not out yet, is it? The Carnage Cross game? Is that available? Hello, Nine Lives. Yeah, Crash Day, Redline. Now, here's the thing. I can't really play driving games and stream because they take up so much of my attention and my focus. So, the demo's out. The demo's out. Really? Where is it out, though? Where do you get this game? I want to play that game. Carnage Cross. Okay. Well, let me go to the interweb because I'm not. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I'll play that at some point. Do they have a web page or a Carnage? I don't see it anywhere. Oh no, you and Review Tech USA. Yeah, you know what? That guy, I don't got nothing to say about that guy. Seems like a nice guy. Just give me a shit. I've watched his streams a couple of times. He seems like a good egg. That's what I can get my head around. All right, well, let's play some fucking games. Hang on. Yes, shoot me a link to Carnage Cross. I'll give it a play, absolutely. Jeff, you loved RE2 Remake. Did you play RE3? I did not play that game because I heard it wasn't as good. And I really did enjoy... I enjoyed RE2 a great deal. And is that chat getting in the way? Is that chat too big? Should I move the chat off the Doom screen? What do you guys think? Cot says, I want to say from the last stream, I think it's bad to bottle up emotions and not talk about it, just to clear it up. Oh, okay, fair. Okay, so should I get rid of the chat or make it smaller? If I make it smaller, you're not going to be able to read it. I'll make it smaller. Hang on. You may take it off. I mean, I can do that. That's not going to help anybody. I'll just get rid of it for now. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right. I'll look at Carnage Cross a little bit later. I'm going to play this for now. Yeah, I tried to resize the game screen, but it gets all weird proportions and shit. So let me tell you guys something. Not that you need it, but if you ever want a lesson in goddamn video game design, I'm going to give it to you right here now. I was stuck. If some of you guys were watching me play this on Twitch a couple of nights ago, I got stuck in this section. I think it's level 5. And I was like, I have no idea what to do. And finally, after spending some time yesterday, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go online and I'm going to figure out, what this is, what the solution is. You're not going to believe this. This is crazy, man. This is terrible. This is a great game. I love it. But first off, okay, let me tell you something. Okay, you see that there? You know how you're supposed to open that? These things are not vents, apparently. These things are pressure plates that you shoot. Look at this. Who knew? Okay, so that's number 1. Makes no goddamn sense, okay? Now, hi Mookin, yeah, give me a second. Now I want to open this one to get the red key. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You would think, okay, after... I never would have guessed it either. You would think after you figured that out, okay, the solution to the red key has to be in the room. I almost gave up on this game, but I enjoy it so much that I figure, okay, if this is the logic of how the game design works... maybe I can kind of hang with it as long as it doesn't continue to be so obtuse. Watch this, though. Watch this. Where's that? This is incredible. I got to find it real quick. Hang on. Is it down here? I don't think it's... It might be down here. There's basically a lever that you can hit. I don't think it's down here. I'm going to take these off right now. And you hit this gosh darn lever, and it's like, are you shitting me? Where's the lever? And that lever that you hit actually affects that little room in there. And it's like, what the fuck are you people talking about? Who designed this fucking level? The room with the red key. It's absolute batshit crazy. I gotta find it now, though. Hi, Mooka. While I'm looking, go ahead and ask me your question. You're walking your dogs, listening to Jaffe stream. Well, that's very cool. Troy's filming. Technology is great. However, I will tell you, this is not a proper Jaffe stream. I have no topics. We're just playing games today. I got a good Jaffe stream coming up tomorrow or Monday because there's some really good... there's some good shit to talk about. But right now, no. This is just fucking around and playing some video games and hanging out on a Saturday. All right, where's this fucking thing? 90 shooters are awesome, says Ray, but that kind of shit, I hated it even back then. Yeah, it's crap, man. Utter horse shite. Okay, is it here? So there's a lever you have to find, and it's not this one. This one affects some other thing. I wonder, can I shoot that? No? Okay. Let me fucking find it. My favorite food is probably Indian food. Is this it? Now I gotta find the goddamn thing. I watched the video about doll funerals and totally understand the point now that I have to say bye to my trading card collection. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. We have attachments to things. It's weird. That's one of the things I'm talking about on the next stream. Oh, is it? I can get up there maybe? Yeah, that's where it is. Okay, I got it. There's just weird shit that we put on inanimate objects. It's kind of crazy, actually, when you think about it. Why are you getting rid of your trading card collection? What happened? Do you have to sell it to make the money, the ducats? Trump, well, I saw Trump is claiming he's going to ban TikTok. I don't think Trump can ban TikTok. I think Trump can ban TikTok if the American version of TikTok does not divest from the Chinese version, because there is a government panel that regulates foreign businesses doing business in America. And if indeed that panel has decided that, you know, whether it's true or not, that China is gathering data in a way that is not in the interest of national security, that government panel can absolutely say TikTok cannot operate in America. But if TikTok says, which they've been saying, they either want to sell the American division or, look at that. See, that's glowing. You'd think you can shoot that. Or they just divest and become a separate company, then no, you can't ban an American company for having content that you don't like. That's kind of ridiculous. Or for any reason, unless they're breaking the law. So I don't like the way Trump talks for a lot of reasons, but not the least of which is the fact that, I see a bunch of people now, like, honestly, kids, like high school kids, like, Trump's going to ban TikTok. And it's like, guys, Trump can't do that. It's just, I don't know where kids learn civics. It's really weird. You have to sell your cards to donate to unemployed teachers in my country. Oh, well, that's a very kind thing that you're doing. The stream quality is very low. Is it low for everybody else? I have to... Halloween, Terrifier 2. Yeah, Terrifier 2, I don't know when it comes out, but it comes out this year, I think. Okay, let me get this real quick. Hang on. Where am I going? Shit. I fucked up. Oh, no, I didn't. I mean, look how crazy this is. Why in the world would I have thought to get the card here? It's just dumb. I mean, it is what it is, but it's just like, come on, guys. Yeah, the Terrifier 2 trailer was... Oh, now that guy just showed up, you little fuckhead. The Terrifier 2 trailer was awesome. I mean, it's a teaser. I killed you. Ooh, secret. Can I get in? Wait, I want to go in there. Aren't I in the middle of a opening? Fuck you. I thought why did they build an opening into the platform? Think I can go in that goddamn thing. You thought I was canceled? No, I never got canceled. Why would I get canceled? For what? Yeah, I mean, this is, right, this is basically a update of Doom from N64, right? So I guess it was just design philosophy back in the day, but it's just like, holy shit, man. You heard it on Timcast. Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, again, I mean, I know that is the language Trump used, but yeah, I don't really see how, I mean, he was going to do it today, so I don't think so. I just think, I just think that, I think the man's a grade A moron, fellas. That's what I think about him. I know. Not everybody agrees. That's fine. Sounds like he's going to poo-poo. What? Did I say poo-poo? All right, here we go. What? Oh, shit, fuck. Why is that guy so fucking hard to kill? Fuck you, give me a gun. What's good? I don't know, just hanging out. Wrote some of my game design today, and for the new thing I'm trying to get off the ground. And it's exceptionally stressful because I really love it, which means I'm very anxious that it's not good enough, which means it's really hard to create it, but I'm enjoying working on it when it works. And so I did that today, and I'm playing games, and I'm going to go take a walk, and, all that shit. Have I played Ultra Kill? No, I have not. I also made peanut brittle for the kids today, which was pretty fucking good, actually, truth be told. So that's what's going on. I think I burned it, though. I kept it in the oven a little too long. And now I'm kind of burping it up a little bit. That's the truth. I'm burping it up a little bit. The burnt peanut brittle. Wait. Okay. What's this do? I entered a game jam, says Steve, with some friends. We're working on making a fun and functional game in a week. Good for you. Good luck. That's exciting, man. What are you doing on the game? What is your job? I want you back on a new God of War, says David. Yep, I'm not doing that one. I am working on something new if I can get funding for it. Would you ever do an interview with Corey and TC? I mean, sure. Why not? I don't even know if I've ever met TC. I didn't direct the voice of Kratos. I cast the voice, but a guy named Alex Stein was the one who actually was directing voices on God of War 1, not me. Okay, what is happening here? Okay, is this one of those run puzzles? Okay, hang on a sec. But yeah, of course. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it. I'm pretty awesome. Look at me go. Look at me go, you guys. I'm awesome. The theme we're given is Rewind. Okay, that's fun. And what are you doing on it? Hello, what's your name? Sofa. Any details on the new game? This stream makes your ass happy. That's weird. No, listen, I'll get to the game in a second. Listen to me. I was at the grocery store last night, and it's literally Betty Crocker peanut brittle recipe. There's no mixing. It's just like dust and peanuts, and you put it on a cookie sheet and you bake it. That's it. I mean, it's crazy. It's insanely easy. I just left it in the oven for a little too long. So it's not like I'm like a baker. I just, I like doing the things for the children folk. And they get older, the thing is, there's all these routines and traditions you have, but as your kids get older, they get harder to maintain because the kids obviously, wonderfully, as they should, get their own lives, and they're on their own weird sleep schedules, and it becomes harder and harder to maintain. Like, we used to do movie night every Friday night. We used to do Sunday morning breakfast, and it just, it's difficult with busy lives, even when we're in the quarantine. And so, I like to bake shit and do little homey shit for the child folk. That's the thing. So there's a game like Dusk meets Doom Eternal meets Devil May Cry, and it's called, what is that one called, Stephen Hart? What is Ultra Kill? Okay. I have not heard of it, but I will look up the demo. Maybe I'll play that after I get bored of this in a little bit. What do I think of the new Halo? Well, so, I think the graphics are not great, and I understand why people are upset about the graphics. I don't care about things like that. What they showed at the Xbox thing looked like fun. And then I heard it's going to run at 120 frames a second and be free to play, which I think is great. So I really do think Microsoft is just kind of, they're not going after a different audience any more than Netflix is going after a different audience. Netflix can make a movie like, what's the new Charlize Theron action movie? The people who like that don't not like Marvel movies. I think the play they're making is that you can love the great high fidelity Sony games, and those are awesome, but we're also making really fun games that aren't so much as about production value as much. They're about other things, and I think that's cool, so I'm in. Are you excited for Resident Evil Village? Yeah, I am excited for that. It looks awesome, and I probably will be streaming it. Do I think Microsoft will get rid of Microsoft Gold? Probably, yes. So you aren't making Witch in the Walls anymore. At the moment, I'm not. I gotta get funding for something. Hang on. Okay, let me answer that question first. So I haven't taken anything out yet to get funding yet. So what I'm working on right now, I might actually take out about 2 or 3 concepts, or at least to my agent, and say, hey, out of these 3, which one do you think we should take out and try to get funding for? So in that sense, Witch in the Walls is still in the running, but I do have a couple of different games. So the one I'm working on right now, prepping a pitch for, is... Hang on. It's so weird you can't aim down. The one I'm working on right now is more... hang on. Fuck you. Fuck this guy. Fuck you. So anyway, the one I'm working on right now is more of a, it's kind of an X-Files-y thing without saying too much. But yeah, we'll see which one generates interest. Hello, Jiggy. I know you get this a lot. Any chance of a new Twisted Metal? Thank you so much for liking Drawn to Death. I appreciate it. No chance right now. Oh, thanks, by the way, EDM, for the follow. And thank you, I'm Rigby, for the subscription. And thank you, Wild Lad, for the subscription. I appreciate that. So I mentioned the other day that and again, I don't think Sony would be upset with me for saying this because I'm not giving anything away, because they've already announced that they are, oh, motherfucker. They've already announced that they're working on a Twisted Metal TV series. And I have a meeting with those guys in a couple of weeks about that. But whether or not, it doesn't mean that I'm actually working on it. I'm not employed by them or anything. But I know that it is moving forward, and I think they just want to keep me in the loop. I don't think it's like, hey, Jaffe, come help us. I think it's just more like, hey, this is what we're working on, and any feedback for us based on, because you're one of the key creators. So there is Twisted Metal stuff happening, but I don't think it's like, you're not going to see a game anytime soon or for quite some time. Mupo, thank you so much for the super chat. First super chat of the day. He says, I love you, Papa Jaffe. I love you too. The topics are awesome. Calvin is epic. I think so too. The mic is too loud. The mic is too loud. Okay, is my microphone too loud, fellas? Does everybody agree? Yeah, it's too loud. Let me bring it down one sec. I apologize. Thank you for letting me know. Tell me if that's any better. If that's not good, I'll fix it. I help people. That's what I do. I'm the doctor. Is there a way I can send you a video of the game through Discord? Yeah, go ahead, shoot it. I mean, it's the one you're working on in Game Jam. Yes, shoot it on over to the Jaffe Stream Discord. I'd like to play an FPS made by you. Yeah, I don't think I will be working on like an action game next. I really want to work on a narrative-based walking sim, but much more commercial than traditional walking sims. If Sony asked for another PS exclusive, would you do it? Yeah, of course. I love working with Sony. I would look, don't get me, I don't know if what I'm working on is something Sony would like, but they are absolutely going to be my first stop. I'm going to just be like, hey, even if they don't like it, I'm going to go to Scott Rohde. Even if Scott Rohde's like, yeah, we don't really make stuff like that. I value his opinion so much that I'm still going to go to him and say, okay, give me some feedback so I can take the pitch out and have a good shot at getting funding. So, but yeah, I would love for Sony to look at it and go, holy shit, we would love to do this, And you never know. Sony's always moving and shaking and changing what their goals are. So it could be that I hit them at the right time. When I took them Drawn to Death, I had no idea they were looking to... Damn, fuck. I had no idea they were looking to get into free-to-play shit. Hang on. How many hit points this fucker got? I haven't seen 28 Days Later. I forgot part of the super chat. Oh, 616 Entertainment is best in life and Indian food makes me smile. Gotcha, Mubo. Understood. Would I be interested in putting the game on Game Pass? Absolutely. I love Game Pass. This is old school, Nerdy Gamer. It is, but somebody asked me when I was playing this on Twitch the other night, somebody asked me, do I think new games are too complicated? And I don't think they're too complicated, certainly, because they do really well. I just think for the way my brain processes things, I like to get in and just start playing. I picked up The Witcher 3, finally, for the first time, about, I don't know, at this point, 3 weeks ago. And I just, there was so much preamble before I could have a good time that I just really felt like, for me, it's not that it was too complicated, like I couldn't get my head around it. it was just like, oh man, I just want to play. Can I just fucking play? And games like this give me that. So for me, this is the shit I love, man. And it's nice that we're in a market where, at least on PC, these games have made a comeback. I mean, they're never going to rule the roost like they used to for the most part, but there's a healthy retro FPS market out there. Yeah, Drawn to Death would have done better on Steam as well, but, you know, it is what it is. Hello, 8-Bit Cutscene, good to see you. What do I think about The Last of Us? Hello, Wild Lad. You know, The Last of Us is one of those games that I respect a lot. It's in... Whoa, hang on. I'll have to get back to you, buddy. So I don't tend to like stealth to begin with. And The Last of Us as a piece of game production is probably second to none. I mean, it's insanely beautiful and beautifully made. But I don't like that kind of gameplay, and I don't particularly like, you know, I just don't like, Naughty Dog's recent games just aren't made for me. Let's just say that. They don't, you know, it's so weird because you want to be able to talk about games without it's like, okay, let me just preface it, because I would hate anyone to think I'm taking the piss out of a developer at all, let alone a developer of the world-class quality of Naughty Dog. So those guys are amazing, and those ladies are amazing. It's just that for me, since Amy left, the games Amy directed fit better in my brain. The games Neil directs, Neil Druckmann, are just not for me. And that doesn't mean they're not brilliant and masterpieces and great and people adore them. It's just for some reason I don't vibe. It's very similar to television. Like, I don't get into Breaking Bad. I didn't get into Game of Thrones. I like my entertainment brighter. And maybe that's because I work on things that usually are so dark and violent. But anyway, that's what I would say about Last of Us. It's clear that it's a brilliant game. It's just not really for me. You're working on a game jam. Are you working on the one with the rewind theme, Rob? Electric Lettuce says, I know this sounds bad. I love Drawn to Death, but is one dud enough to make Sony gushy about working with a developer? You know, I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, look, my standing in the industry certainly took a hit because of Drawn to Death. When I go out to try to raise $4 to $8 million or whatever it is to make this new game, I assure you the people who are looking to fund it are going to look at my gamography and ask, well, wait a minute, what was that about? So, you know, it's not going to help. But will it be enough to make them say, we don't want to work with you? I'll let you know. I don't know. I hope not. There's a current trend of relaxing, lighthearted games that's always been around, but really taking off in more organic indie scene. I can see that too. Hello, Oliver Thomas. It is nice to see you here on our Saturday little gaming festival. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, Oliver Thomas. Oh, I should go in here because it's a thing. I can't get there. Okay. Why not? Do you know what? My son introduced me to a band called the Orion Experience, and I think they're just the bee's knees. I think they're great. And so today he tweeted out something about how great they are, and I retweeted them, and I just kind of tagged the Orion Experience. And they wrote back to me, and they wrote back to my kid. And that's the coolest thing in the world. They actually said they like Twisted Metal. And I know my kids don't know my games. They don't care about my games. That's not what they do, and that's healthy. But I thought it was pretty cool that somebody that my kid was a fan of was a fan of stuff that his papa had worked on. So I wanted to share that story, and now I have. Look at that. That's where I got to hit right there. Boom. What's... Oh! You still haven't seen the movie Logan? Itchy, this live stream just started. It's not a Jaffe stream. We're just playing games. I'm not doing any topics today. I got topics coming out the wazoo for the actual Jaffe stream this week. There's some good shit to talk about. But right now we're just playing. We're just fucking around. Did I feel validated? I didn't feel validated. It was just kind of cool, man. I did not like Breaking Bad. Again, Breaking Bad is like Last of Us to me. It's brilliant. It's, I didn't like The Sopranos. There's just that kind of, I don't know what the word is. It's not genre. Maybe it's tone genre. Because you see it in Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. There's just this kind of, in some ways, I'll tell you something. In some ways, it goes back to the conversation we had on the Jaffe stream a few days ago about masculinity and sort of traditional masculinity. Those shows, to me, tend to feel more traditionally guy shows. And for me, personally, like, I like brighter shows. I like The Flash. I like The West Wing. I like Madam Secretary. I like things that are, that are dramatic, but they're more hopeful, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The Irishman I loved. I fucking love The Irishman. I don't mind dark movies. It's like Handmaid's Tale. I watched The Handmaid's Tale, and I thought it was really great, and I watched about an episode and a half, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with this, because it's so fucking depressing. I didn't really get into The Boys. I thought it was okay. Yeah, Irishman was great. The YouTube bell doesn't ring. I looked into that, Itchy. What they said was you have to go into your notifications, you have to click the YouTube bell, and then you actually have to go into some fucking setting where you say you want notifications. It's so dumb. But yeah, it's something only you can fix, unfortunately. All right, I gotta focus for a minute. Téa Leoni is awesome. I love her. I watched a little bit of Tiger King. I got bored of it. Do I have a favorite actor or actress? I mean, Tom Cruise I like because, honestly, almost anything the guy is in, he puts his fucking everything into it. And even though you may not like him personally, and I get it, I like his work ethic, and he just fucking bangs on a script until it's ready. I think that's pretty fucking cool. Actress-wise, I don't know. I mean, I find actresses I think are attractive and good. Like Meryl Streep's a great actress. Melissa Benoist I think is fine, but I think she's super hot, but I don't. But in terms of genuinely good actresses, sure. I mean, there's the obvious ones. Okay, I got to figure out where I'm going. Hang on. For some reason, the mic sounds saturated. So, how is the sound, you guys? Is the sound good or bad? Is it just Moopo or is it everybody? If I need to change the mic, the gain may be too high. All right, hang on a second. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, I turned down the mic. Let me know if this is any better. Have I ever met Yuji Naka? I have not. I have met Miyamoto once, but he had no idea who I was, and so I think it was very awkward because I think I kind of just ambushed him at one of the E3s. All right, well, let me know how this is on the sound, and I'll fix it if it's bad. Okay, let me focus for just a minute, fellas. I got to figure out where the fuck I'm going. Okay, I have a yellow card. I can't get in here yet because there is no jump. So where are we going? All the level looks the same. Oh, interesting question. I mean, that's so... I'm 49 years old. To answer the question the way you've worded it, let's just say I find Gal Gadot and I find Margot Robbie both very attractive. I find Alexa Bliss very attractive. So let's put it this way. If either one of those ladies wanted to even give me the time of day, I would consider myself very grateful and lucky. As long as Gal didn't start singing Imagine to me. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? I don't remember. I may have met... I saw Clint Eastwood at the dog park is what it was. I never met him. I pushed my kids on the swings next to Julia Roberts when she was pushing her kids on the swings. That's sort of... Okay, let's go down here. What are we doing, Jaffe? What are you doing? Where are you going? You got a fucking card? What's down here? What the fuck am I doing? Jaffe, what are you doing, you fuck? You old... Oh, I need this. There we go. Oh, okay, well that was useless. Oh, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, I got it. Gal Gadot with the face of Clint Eastwood? Yeah, God. Can you imagine? It's hot in Athens these days. It's hot everywhere, man. Any games you won't play because they make you feel uncomfortable? No, not really. You'd pass out if you met either one of those actresses. I lost it when I first found your channel and you responded to one of my comments. Yeah, I mean... It's weird like that. It's so... I have not played Grounded. No, Joe. Hey. It's so weird like that. You know, and let me just tell you something. I get it because when I was younger... I've talked about this before. When I was younger, like in the industry, but younger... oh, I want that secret. Don't let people who have some notoriety fool you. There's very much a awareness on their part that you vibe. What the hell? You vibe on them being famous and interacting with them. And I've seen it before, and it comes off, now that I know what to look for, it comes off as very disingenuous. And so I always make every effort I can to just be me when I'm interfacing with people, because I don't want to put on airs and shit. Because when I see that, I find it so cringy now. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Go. Oh, I see what we're doing here. Okay. Fuck you! Oh, that was good though. That's good. That's fun. I like it. Have I met Phil Spencer? Yeah, I have met him. Have I met Del Toro? I didn't meet Del Toro, but I saw him eating breakfast next to us at the Hard Rock during Comic-Con. Do you know one of my favorite celebrity encounters? My favorite celebrity encounters was when I was at a sushi restaurant, and I don't like sushi, but we were there with some of the Sony folks. It was a couple years after God of War come out, and it was at Comic-Con, and we were eating, and next to us it turned out that Geordie LaForge, the guy who played Data, and I think Riker and one other next-gen person were also having dinner. And I was just like, oh, that's the coolest fucking thing ever. And then they recognized me. And they recognized me and came over and were like, oh my God, we're such fans, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, are you shitting me? Are you out of your goddamn mind? So that was pretty cool. Picard was not with them, though. I would a Calvin t-shirt any time of the day. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. What do you mean you would a Calvin t-shirt? Whoa. You would buy a Calvin t-shirt? What does that mean? Like if Calvin had like band t-shirts? Close Encounters of the Nerd Kind? I've obviously seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's fucking awesome. Well, I will let Calvin know there are people who want his merch. He'll be like, what the fuck? Well, I don't know, Calvin. Mupo's a fucking weirdo, man. This is Doom64, yeah. Rob says, I can't even like The Last of Us 2 without someone saying something about it. What are you talking about? It's one of the most successful, popular games of all time. What do you mean you can't like The Last of Us 2? See shit like this. It's a glowing fucking light. Let me fucking press it. Hello, Sober Hippie. I had a photo op with Picard. He does not shake hands, but he put his arm around me. I think you've sent us that before. I've seen it. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Doctor Who one. The first time I saw Terrifier, I got scared like never before. Yeah, that's a fucking great horror movie. It's fantastic. Oh, I see what I have to do. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? Maybe I don't know what I have to do. You love it. I'm saying other people are snotty about it. I don't get it, though. I don't know why they would. I swear Get Woke, Go Broke makes as much sense as Child on Child. Yeah, I know. I don't understand that either. The game is so great. It has sprint, Itchy. I'm using it. I'm not doing anything. Oh, well, now it worked. I see, okay. I loved N64, it was awesome. The Poughkeepsie tapes? What is that? You were right, Itchy. Good job, man. Are you playing on the N64? No, I'm playing this on... This is Katana. I'm playing this on... what's it called? The fucking Steam PC. Okay. Those might be harder to reach. Shouldn't be, though. Oh, okay. That's where I just was. Okay. It's an indie found footage movie. Oh, okay. Where do you find that? There's a bunch of good shit on Steam, on Shudder that just came out. There's a great documentary called Into the Darkness, which is like a 4-hour documentary on 80s horror movies. There's a movie called The Host, which is made in quarantine that they say is really scary. And there's a movie called The Beach House. It's supposed to be pretty good. Oscar put up a TurboGrafx video today. Good old Oscar. Good old Oscar. What do you think of Stadia? What do I think of Stadia? Well, okay. I like the idea behind Stadia. I always have. I'm a fan of what they're trying to do. I think Microsoft has gotten there first because Microsoft's business model is way better. And xCloud is basically going to give them the streaming ability. And then they're going to merge that with Game Pass, and that's all she wrote. And if you look at the business model, that Stadia is doing, it just doesn't make any goddamn sense, especially when you can compare it to GameCloud or Game Pass. So I don't really know what the fuck they're doing, frankly. So that's not to be disrespectful to them. I just think they really kind of dropped the ball with that business model. And I follow them on Twitter and I see them all the time. It's like, oh, hey, here's some new game coming out or whatever. And I'm just like, are you guys serious? It's like, wow, some game from 2 years ago is coming out on Stadia and you're going to charge me $20 for it. And I can get it for like almost next to nothing on a Steam sale. and I don't, and I can just play on Game Pass. Oh shit, Jaffe! God damn it! I should have saved. So I don't really understand what they're doing. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Ah. Fuck you. Fuck you, Chris Dugan. Fuck you, Chris Dugan. Okay. What do I think about banning TikTok? I don't think it's going to happen. Like I said earlier, I think that TikTok may be forced to divest from the Chinese part of their company, but I don't think TikTok's going anywhere. Oh my God, are you shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? Gots to be out of your goddamn mind. It sent me back that far. It was my problem because I didn't fucking save. I could have saved anywhere and I didn't. What's going on with this? Didn't I just come from here? I just came from there. God damn it, Jaffe. Focus, you fuck. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, I'm not hitting sprint. I'm an idiot. Okay, what are we doing, fellas? Come on, let's wrap this fucking section up. Hang on. I'm a true streamer now. Yeah. What the fuck is going on with this fucking game? Alright, I guess we're going back here. Oh shit! Oh my God, it's an earlier level. Oh my God, Jaffe. Jaffe. Fuck, dude. Alright, well at least I know. Okay, this is gonna be easy now. Okay. Is Google Stadia dead? No. I mean, I don't think so. I know people who work there. I think they're, you know, I mean, they've got some really good people at their studio. And I know that they are, you know, trying to acquire game studios and they're trying to build new game studios. And I think in that, I think they're going to be, hopefully they'll be able to stick around long enough to, you know, their execs will give them a fighting chance, but I don't know. I don't think it's dead. I just think that, you know, I think they got a hell of a road to hoe though, because now that Microsoft's coming out with Game Cloud and now that Microsoft is partnering Game Cloud with Game Pass or xCloud with Game Pass, I don't know, man. They basically have to now compete with content, and they're not gonna outdo Microsoft on original content. So it's gonna be real interesting to see if Stadia has the appetite to sort of get really risky, whether that's a financial model or spending a lot of money to acquire exclusives that are, you know, really valuable. I don't know. I mean, they have the money, but so that's going to be interesting, but I don't know. But I know people who just started working there, and they're, you know, from what I understand, they're still, you know, in it to win it. So hopefully they'll do really well. But what did I think of the Xbox Live event? Hang on. What did I think of the Xbox Live event? You know, I liked it for what it was. There were a couple of games that looked pretty good. You got to understand, I'm a fan of what they're trying to do. So I know a lot of hardcore Sony people looked at it and were just like, oh, that's fucking shitty and all this stuff. But I'm a big believer in what they're doing with Game Pass, and I'm a big believer in what they're doing with trying to get their games to be played by lots of people in lots of different ways. And I don't think, you know, the way I've been comparing it, and this is the best analogy I can come up with, is it's starting to look, and I don't know if Microsoft would agree with this. Maybe there are other developers like, what the fuck, Jaffe? But it's starting to look like Microsoft is trying to be the McDonald's of food, and Sony is going to try to stay the Ruth's Chris of food. So Sony's where you go to get like the top of the line, you know, 5-course meal that just tastes fucking delicious and is expensive and rare and exquisite and blah, blah, blah. But Microsoft, I think, is trying to be like much more accessible financially, as well as where you play the games. And in that, and maybe even have more games, because, you know, if you look at how many games Sony puts out a year, first party, it's not that much. If Game Pass is coming out with exclusives every month, kind of like Netflix does, well, Netflix does it every week. I don't know. I can get behind that business model. I think that's kind of cool, you know? So I think it, you know, so I liked it because I think it reflected that. But I know a lot of people didn't like it because they were expecting a direct one-to-one battle with Sony's business model. And I think maybe Microsoft hasn't done the best job communicating that that's not really what they're trying to do. They're not going after that particular whale, if that makes any sense. I thought they had some really good stuff to show. I look forward to most on the PC. I thought Halo looked like fun. I don't think it was very, you know, I wasn't visually blown away. But then again, they're saying it's going to run at 120 frames a second. So, you know. What type of food is Nintendo? I don't know, man. That's a good question. Wait, what am I doing? Why is that thing there? How did I get rid of that thing last time? What the fudge? Oh, right here. Okay. See, that's weird design in a good way, though. But see, in a game today, you would have hit this lever, and there would have been a quick cutscene showing that thing recessing into the roof, which I would have hated. But it's almost as bad because I hit this, and you're like, what did that do? And if you weren't paying attention to that thing up there, you'd be like, wait, what the fuck is happening in this fucking game? But you would call Nintendo French cooking? Okay. I mean, I could see that. Going the right way? Nope. Nintendo's a Happy Meal. Nintendo's cake. There you go. That's good. That's pretty good. Nintendo is a home-cooked meal from mom. I like that. No, cheap does not equal bad. It doesn't. It just equals mass-produced content. And I think if you look at, what Sony's doing and what what Xbox is doing, I don't think Xbox, at least regarding Halo, would look at Halo and say they're anything that's mass-produced content. And I don't know if that's a bad thing. All right, let me focus and get back to where I'm going. Okay, this is what I need. I think the level looks so similar. All right, save. Okay. Back where we were, fellas. What type of food is Stadia? I don't know, man. I don't know. Game price passes will go up. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. So far, so good. So far, I absolutely love my Game Pass subscription. But, it's not for everyone. That's fair. But I think it's a great service. Stadia is bar food you send back? That's terrible. That's terrible. I wish them well. I know Phil Harrison. I know Shannon Studstill. I know a bunch of people over there. They're really talented, smart people, and I hope it goes well for them. And again, I believe in what they're trying to do. I wonder if maybe Microsoft has gotten there first at this point. Now that they've announced xCloud meets Game Pass. Now I'm saving everywhere just in case. Hello, Quiet Night. Nice to see you, pal. Stadia is Dunkaroos. Come on now. Mupo says Stadia is leftovers from last week. Oh, this is, that's terrible. What do game devs think about fanboys? Define fanboy. I think game devs are fans, and there are men and women who make video games. So you got to define. Everybody loves fans. Like I said earlier, my son today had his favorite band tweet at me, telling me that they were fans of Twisted Metal, which blew my fucking mind. But fanboys. How are you defining that? And then I can answer your question. I've never had a Ninja Turtle pie, no. All right, save. Oh, that's good. Come on, you fuck. The fuck? Oh, you fuck. I saved, don't worry. Fucker. Fanboy as in they side with one brand and all others are trash. Oh, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I think people like that are morons. Most people who make... Oh, Jesus. Most people who make video games love video games. And the idea that video game creators would get engaged with this sort of console war thing is utter horseshit. That's just such a joke. So I think most of us look at it and are just like, oh my God, are you guys serious? A lot of it is we know how hard it is to make video games, man. Making games is super difficult. And so anybody who steps up and funds games and makes games, it's impossible to look at people like that with anything other than admiration and go, you know, you guys are busting ass making an effort. So, I mean, certainly whoever you're aligned with as a developer, you want that developer to do well, but, you know, unless you're kind of a child, you're not looking for, someone doesn't have to fail for you to succeed, basically. I mean, there's fun competition, but that's different than being an asshole. Is Naughty Dog a sweatshop? I hear it's a rough place to work. Here's what I would say if you're looking for... Oh, shit! What the fuck is that? If you're looking for quality of life, I wouldn't go work at Naughty Dog. I'll tell you that right now. But, again, I don't think that's why people go work at Naughty Dog. I think Naughty Dog is very much offering something else for people. The fuck? Naughty Dog is kind of... Naughty Dog is kind of like, you know, best of the fucking best, and if you want that, you need to be willing to sort of, you know, step up. Hang on. And know what you're getting into. I think that's great. I think it's wonderful there are companies like that. I'm so thrilled I can't see shit. I think it's great there are companies like that. And I think it's great there are also companies that are like, yeah, we're not about that. But I think the people who kind of lose their shit because it's like, can you believe they do terrible crunch at night? It's like, yeah, I can. Good for them. That's who they want to be. That's their company culture. They want to be best of the goddamn best when it comes to execution. We should be grateful there are people in the world, you know, that push themselves and sacrifice because that's what they want. I think the trick would be, you know, is it a racist culture? Is it a mean culture? I've never heard anything like that. But is it a culture that forces you to give up pretty much your life while you make a Naughty Dog game? It sounds like it. And I don't think that's a bad thing as long as they're honest about it when you get a job there. Naughty Dog, Rockstar, Project Red, maybe Nintendo are known for crunch. Yeah, that's the way it is. I still haven't played Death Stranding on PC. Yeah, I have no interest in playing that game. Thoughts on Star Citizen's difficulties? I mean, no. I have no thoughts on that game. I mean, I have... How much money has that studio raised? I know they're shipping stuff to people. Like, is this just too dark? Is it me, or is this how dark it's supposed to be? Okay, hang on. I don't know if this is cheating or not, but... So I know they've raised a shit ton of money, and I know they are shipping alpha products to people, but I don't know what people expect from it, so I don't really have any thoughts on it. Hello, Orang. What would I rate this game, Emma? So far, I'd give this a 6. Visage, the horror game, is going scam too. They've raised $400 million on Star Citizen. They announced the single-player portion is still years away. I mean, you know, buyer beware. I wouldn't be giving them my fucking money. Have I talked to Neil Druckmann? I've never met Neil. No. Dale says you can't create anything without sacrifice. Great. I think he's right. And again, 6 is above average. It's an above average game. I'm enjoying it. But I rate according to the actual scale. So if I was rating it like a reviewer in most days, I would say it's an 8. But for me, it is a clear above average game. It's fun. I like it. I think when you start throwing in, holy shit, this is a game from how many years ago and it's still engaging, I think that's fucking amazing. I didn't stop drinking Diet Coke. I rate based on gameplay only, mostly. I mean, I rate based on the experience. So why would I mean, if you said, Jaffe, rate the graphics, okay, but you said rate the game. The game experience is the cohesive thing. So I rate, how the fuck do I get out of this place? I rate only on the graphics and things as much as they affect the overall play experience. I haven't played Paper Mario. People said the new Paper Mario is amazing. You're lost in giving it a 6. The game has terrible game design. I'm not lost. I'm just stuck. What's wrong with being stuck in a game? Part of the fun of games is getting stuck for a little bit. Now, if I was stuck down here, Emma, for 10 more minutes, I would start to go, what the fuck is going on with this thing? But right now, I'm going, okay, I'm in good hands with the game so far. There's got to be a solve to this. I don't think this is a bug I've encountered. But yeah, if in 10 minutes I still haven't figured this out, then fuck yeah. I will be absolutely annoyed. But right now, I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing. Get out with the black stairs on the wall. There are black stairs? Where? Am I just not seeing it? Hello, cheese. Look up. You can't look up in this game. You mean that stuff, right? But how do I get up there? I don't have a jump button. You can't look. I mean, I can look like this. If I back up, I can look. And you're saying get out that way. Okay, cool. I'm down with that idea. How do I do it? How do I... There is a map, yeah. I think they're right. That's the way you go, because there's nothing over here. But the question is, how do I actually get up there? I accidentally got up there earlier. I didn't do it on purpose. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, shit. What? What? Oh my god, you're kidding me. You can climb by hitting E, and you climb on this. Oh, these are, oh my god, that's really bad. Okay. That's really bad. Okay. Yeah, look at that. There's little fucking stairs. Who knew? Oh my god, that's lame. Okay. Ah, you fuckhead. I got brightness turned all the way up, too. Okay, this is where I was? Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is where I was. Okay, so I got to get across that gap. Okay, I got it now. And it sucks. It sucks you can't look down. So, old school shit. Old school shit. Okay. Do you still have footage of dart guns? I have it somewhere, yeah. It does have med kits, yeah. This did come with Doomslayer, but I bought it separately though. Is your paper bag Sweet Tooth? Yes, I do sell products. I sell little mugs that are kind of fun. I like them. I like my Jaffe Stream mugs. All right, what are we doing, fellas? This is crazy. You think you're ever going to stream God of War? Probably not. I'm not really interested in streaming those games. What the fuck? Did I turn the brightness up too much? Do I have concept for other materials? Oh, fuck yeah. I have tons of it. I will release it from time to time. Yeah, I'll put those up for sure. Okay. I like this game. I tried streaming it before and got lost. Yeah, I mean, what I like about... Hello, Brian King. Yeah, it's Doom64. What I like about games like these is that they are really good to stream because you can talk to the chat. Okay, what the... Oh, wait. This is a puzzle. You have to sprint to automatically jump. Yes, you do, but I'm trying to figure out where I'm trying to go, though. Real-time heating a bean shirt? Sure. Okay, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, you live in Galloway. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, their new game looks great. The new Romero game, the Empire of Sin, I think is what it's called. Oh, can I get in here? How do I get in this fucking thing? Okay, come on, Jaffe, you fuck. Okay, I want to get in there. I can't get in here because I can't jump because, you know, why would I be able to? Oh, Jagged Alliance 2 is fucking awesome. And when I found out Brenda Romero made that, I was stunned. I haven't seen them before they moved. I had dinner with Brenda and John. I don't know them that well. But they were and are very cool folks. I like them both a great deal. Beats the fuck out of me. Beats the fuck out of me. You need to stop halfway. Okay, let's try that. Let's give that a shot, Joseph. If I can't get out of here in like the next 3 minutes, I'm going to put on a different game. Fuck this shit. Fuck it. 6 out of 10. I did not know John in his younger days. No, I did not. Okay, this game's done. We'll save it, and we'll come back to it when I have the desire. All right. I want to play. I've been wanting to play this Night Fisherman thing. Let's chat for a few minutes first. Okay? And then I think we're going to play this arty-farty fucking thing. This is the Night Fisherman. But let's talk for a moment. Let's catch up. And then we'll play some more games. Do I like jet ski games? Sure. There's one on, it's called like R6 something. It's pretty cool. Am I still doing design work? Yes, I am. I haven't. Does this look like anything? This is what I was working on today. I haven't gotten funding for it because I haven't taken it out to pitch it. But I absolutely am working on a new design. And I think it's quite cool and quite exciting. And hopefully I will get to make it. I have played Evil Within. I think Dead Rising I did not play. You sent me the Carnage. Okay, let me see. Let's see Carnage. Okay, hang on. Okay, Carnage Cross. Here's the link. Is it on Steam or do I have to? Oh, it's on itch. Okay. Yeah, I'll download it later. I'm not going to play it right now. I don't want to get into the whole download fucking thing. Are you playing Hot Shot Racing? Oh, fuck yeah. I don't think there's a beta. Oh, then I will look for it for sure. It took me all day to do the scribbles. No, because I'm writing. It's a fucking story-based game, and it is exhausting. It is exhausting for me to write stories. I love it when they're done, and I love what I want it to be. But the effort it takes to sit down and stay in that headspace is very hard with someone with ADD. Riptide is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's a great fucking game. It's a great fucking game. What contestants was I? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Running Wild, you have to stop or I'm going to ban you. You spam the chat. It's super fucking annoying. Who would be your top choice if you would have it your way to pick your game? I mean, I would love to work with Sony again because I know those people and I trust them and I know what that relationship is like. So for me, it's more about, the right partner. And Sony is great. I don't know if what I'm working on right now is really something that people would say that's a Sony PlayStation 5 game. It's possible, but we'll see. Devolver is great too, absolutely. I did see EA is thinking about buying Warner Brothers. I saw that. Interesting, for sure. But yeah, it really depends. I'm going to take it out into the world and, the people who like it are the people who like it. And perhaps that will be Sony. We'll have to see. What was it like to be in that IGN Start show? You mean the tester or the next game developer or something? Is that what you mean? Sony and you are like peanut butter and jelly. Well, we used to be, but Sony these days, I don't know if Sony's the right home for me anymore because, nothing they make is what I like to play right now. I did think their show that they put on a couple of weeks ago was nice because it showed a lot more variety, but I'm not a big third-person cinematic God of War, Last of Us, Days Gone kind of fella. So we'll have to see. the world's tiniest secret agent stuff I posted, how far down the line did it get? Not far. It got a little bit further than that. We were basically bringing on concept art to flesh out a bunch of ideas, and I'm trying to think, that probably was happening around the time we were doing Homeland, I think, but it didn't get off the ground. Yeah, Brian, it could fill a niche that Sony needs. I don't know. Look, they're definitely going to be my first stop on my someone help David Jaffe make his next game tour, for sure. But even if they're like, yeah, we're not interested, I just want to get their feedback, because it's always good, smart feedback. Yeah, Dead Space. I played my first real Dead Space game a couple of months ago, Dead Space 2, and I thought it was fucking amazing. It was absolutely wonderful. No, I did not see that they removed SpongeBob from YouTube. That's kind of crazy. Have you ever thought of having a few backup ideas? Yeah, but ideas don't really do anything. I mean, ultimately, I have 50 backup ideas, but ultimately, I have to spend the time and the money to go out there and try to raise money for a specific idea. So if I worked for a company and I was like, if I was still creative director at Sony Santa Monica, that would be different. But now that I'm out there trying to raise cash, it's you don't want to go out there with too many ideas. Dane Barnes, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it very, very much. Hogwash, you used to be funnier. What happened? Hogwash in the chat, you guys. If you don't know Hogwash, he used to be really biting and some great satire. Is it just that Trump is falling behind in the polls and you're depressed? What is it, Hogwash? What's taking the spring out of your obnoxious step? Because now you just seem like a cranky old man. Why don't you fund your own game project? Because I don't have $5 to $8 million to fund it with. You're Canadian, whatever. All right, let's play this other game. Let's play this other fucking game. Un momento. I have not played Ghost of Tsushima yet, but I want to. Yeah, Hogwash used to be really funny. I think maybe he's depressed, or maybe he's sick. He doesn't feel good. That's okay. Everybody gets sick sometimes. You know, you got to kind of chin up, Charlie. You know what I'm saying? Chin up, pal. Okay, there's this new game running. Hang on. This is called the Night Fisherman. I may hate this. It may be pretentious as all get out, but we're going to try it, fellas. Here it is. Okay. A short by Default and Shard. Is there any audio at all? The Night Fisherman. Oh, and it's the Night Fisherman. Okay. What's this gonna be? You are a night fisherman. You spot a boat approaching. After stowing your flashlight, you reach over the side of the boat, collect a palmful of water. You throw it over your face, washing the night's stress away. You pick up your rod and open your bait pouch. Hook a live maggot or toss boiled bait in the water. Hook a live maggot. You wince as you pierce its squirming body, behold it regretfully for a moment, and cast the line. I like the art, yeah. The man in the other boat has a thin strap across his body. Arrow keys. Arrow keys. On his back, you can see a shotgun. What? What? Okay, hang on. Hello, sir. I'm Churchill with the EPG. Hello. I'm checking with all the vessels. I'm wondering if you wouldn't mind lending me a lighter, you old so-and-so. Mine must have gone overboard. Aye, of course, says Hogwash. You toss the lighter. Thank you. You're Mr. Gardener, are you not? That'd be me. The man lights his cigarette and pockets your lighter. What a son of a bitch. You steal a glance around your boat. And you know who I am, what I do, says Churchill. I do, says the fisherman. Then please tell me, what is it that I do? Jesus Christ. Okay. You find immigrants. You consider for a moment as Churchill's eyes fix on you. You're part of the English Protection Group. You stop smugglers from bringing immigrants to England. Bingo, that's the job Mr. F has given us indeed, says Churchill. It is my duty to sail around, checking every boat, checking the caves. Our leader doesn't want any immigrants. It's good speaking to you. How am I able to help, says the fisherman. Jesus. I'm sure you can't. I'm told you're upstanding, but perhaps you can help me. You must hear gossip. Oh my God, what is this? Have you heard about the smugglers? You reach down and you... Oh God. What is this? I don't want to read a book. I want to play a game. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. It wasn't free. I paid for that. Hey, what happened? I lost my mouse. What's going on? There we go. All right, can you guys see the game? Okay. This is Gloomwood. Select difficulty. Yeah, the boat game wasn't great. So the guy who did this made Dusk, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I did play Bloodborne. I liked it, but I was bad at it. Yeah, this is Thief-like. This is a... yeah, I am going to play Ghost of Tsushima. I did not finish Jedi Fallen Order. No, I did not. I liked it. I got bored of it, though. I don't know if Puppet Combos made anything new recently. Stoner Joe, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. He says, the only way to beat God of War is to defeat Jaffe. And I will never be defeated. But I do appreciate your generosity, sir. Thank you so much. You've never had an ending punch you in the gut like Ghost of Tsushima? Yeah, I will play it. Somebody went online and wrote a really good kind of Twitter thread about how Ghost is... does a lot of open world stuff that's fresh, and when I read that I was like, oh, okay, this sounds pretty cool. Yes, Del the Gamer, I don't like AAA games, but I like weird indie titles. That's right. Mostly true. That's not entirely true, but that's mostly correct. I like things that are interesting and different and feel fresh to me that I haven't played before. I find most AAA games are brilliantly produced, but they are kind of samey. And I have no interest in kind of samey. Because I've been... Hello, Inky. Because I've been playing games since I was 7 years old. And so I need new shit. What? Do I have a favorite line in any God of War game? Probably destroy my enemy and my life is yours. Or now the gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope. What year was I 7? 1978. So I was probably playing games before then. The first game I played was a game called Boot Hill. Oh, your PSVR lens got scratched? That totally sucks. That's shit. I don't know how easy though that is to replace or fix. Does it affect the moment-to-moment gameplay? Like, can you notice it? I haven't played Iron Man. I want to, but I just don't want to hook my shit back up. It's so many wires. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Is being a developer negative when you play a new game? Yeah, I know. I mean, oh, hang on. Maybe a little bit in that if it's a great game, no, but it's harder to enjoy games that aren't really unique and interesting because everything just kind of feels the same. And I find that game developers tend to be about 5 years ahead of the curve in terms of sort of bored of trends that gamers aren't bored of yet. Reviewers might be the same way, I don't know. Just because you play everything. Terminator 2 Redemption? No, I have not played. Gun was a great fucking game back in the day. It sure as fuck was. I like Gun more than Red Dead, actually. I wonder if Gun's on Steam. Can you get Gun on Steam? I bet you can. I should download that and play that on Steam, stream sometime. Gun is on Steam. Oh, great. Maybe I'll get it. Both Guns. There was a Gun 2? I'm bored. So if you were playing this, would you be bored? Or is this fun for you? If you get this game or get this demo, are you like, no, I'm super immersed in this world? Or are you like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, for me, I'm about to shelve this fucking thing. I'm just kind of like, nothing's wrong. I mean, I love the developer. I love the publisher. But what am I fucking supposed to do with it? Oh, you spent 45 hours on Assassin's Creed? Yeah. I'd be burned out, too. Everyone's bored. Okay, let's kill it. Let's kill it. I'm sure it's good. I mean, this is one of the best publishers working right now. Let's play something else. Let's play something else. Let's play, you know what I want to play? Is, I'm going to play this fucking thing. Hang on, where'd it go? Fuck did that game go? This is a weird arty-farty game. I've never played it. We're going to play it. Here's what I look for. I need to be in control within 10 seconds, says Cooper. Engaging gameplay, simple story beats. Yeah, I got to just entertain the fuck out of me. God damn it. I'm with you. Bunker Punks. Okay, let me look up Bunker Punks. Hang on. Bunker Punks. Interesting. I shall look into it. Interesting. Here we go. This is called, I don't fucking know. I don't know what this is called. Depanneur Nocturne? I don't fucking know. Del the Gamer, you're obnoxious as fuck. Let me ask you something. Are you aware how obnoxious you come off and you don't mind, in which case, okay, you're just like a low-grade troll? Or do you honestly, is this how you talk to people in real life? It's like, I'm just curious, seriously. How does that work for you? I played the original Leisure Suit Larry back in the day. The fuck is going on? Where's the game? What the fuck is going on? Gunner says elitist. Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious. Like, is the guy, does he have a hard time communicating? Which I respect. A lot of people don't they don't speak that well, or maybe it's English second language or something. I'm not even joking. I'm not even trolling the guy back. I'm curious that somebody would write that. Like, how do you expect me to respond to what you wrote? Or am I supposed to go, I mean, do you want to be engaged with that comment? Are you being a dick intentionally? Or are you like, oh, dude, it totally didn't cross my mind I was being a dick? I'm just curious. That's all. All I'm saying is you trash AAA games but play these type of games. You're a moron, dude. When have I ever trashed AAA games? I've said I don't like a lot of AAA games. And I like interesting games. I like things that are unique. Most AAA games don't come off as unique to me. You're a fucking child, though. What a fucking little child you are. What do you care what other people think about video games? What a strange... It's so weird, man. Somebody asked me earlier what I think about fanboys. Delta Gamer is kind of one of these fanboys that I don't like. I don't like you, Delta Gamer. That's the goddamn truth. If this is how you are in real life, we would not be pals. Because you seem like a judgy, obnoxious fuck. Like, to actually sit there and have an opinion on what other people like to play, that's bizarre, man. It's disturbing, actually. I want to surprise my partner with something when she gets home. Okay. You just killed a spider and you feel bad? I'll tell you what. You got to tune into the next Jaffe stream. I'm going to talk all about this crazy beetle I saw on the sidewalk a couple of days ago. We're new around here and yours is the only place I could find. How sweet. I'll ignore how you just implied you're only visiting out of desperation. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. No problem. I was teasing anyway. Go browse the store. Okay. God. Let me ask you a question. When you play games like this, do you like reading all that fucking dialogue? Give me choices. Give me choices to make, and I'm happy. But I don't want to read your fucking dialogue. That's so loud. Yeah, no one likes to read all this shit. I don't know why they put it in the game. Yeah, I agree, Cooper. You got to make somebody a fan of the game first before you shove all the dialogue at their face. Oh, I didn't care about Dante's Inferno ripping off God of War. It's fine. I mean, everybody stands on the shoulders of everybody else. I mean, if they were ripping off the intellectual property, I'd have a problem, but they weren't. Again, I'm bored. Quit. Done with that one. I'm not tough. I'm not a tough crowd. It's boring. Having an opinion is what keeps the world interesting, says Delta Gamer. Yeah, you can have an opinion, but knowing how to actually communicate your opinion with not being an asshole is what makes people want to spend time with you. Have I enjoyed recent platformers? I love the Shantae games. Those are fucking awesome. Are you joking? What is my problem with indie games? Indie games are some of my favorite games. I like indie games more. You know what? I have not played the Stanley Parable, no. No, G4? Yeah, I'm not really all that.
It's a bit fucking scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very scary indeed.
We're riding in the middle of nowhere with your junk. Are you not afraid that a little girl will jump on the road, we will crash, and then you will wake up in some silent city or something?
At least I won't have to listen to you.
Oh, shut up. Is it here?
Oh, it's not far behind this hill in front of us.
You could have driven closer. The car could do it.
Don't complain. A little walk didn't hurt anyone. It's not even cold.
It's always warm here. It's weird for such a climate. Beautiful view.
Beautiful indeed.
Oh my god.
This is the place our parents told us about. They camped in this valley. They would definitely like to come back here, if only they were alive.
When I die, will you scatter my ashes here? I would like to be close to them.
Sure, but aren't you too young to die?
For fuck's sake, are you recording this?
Yep. I wanted to commemorate the moment.
Oh, screw you.
Yeah, fuck you too, Ethan.
But for real, this place is really important to me. Can you promise me you'll do it?
I promise.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's go.
God. Oh my god. I mean, why not just start it here? No, you've got to see our story. Not a cutscene. Indiana students test positive going back to school. I saw that, Joe. First day. Yeah, this... I saw somebody online saying he gives it two weeks before all the schools shut down again. There's no way. There's no way that's going to work. Oh my god. Yeah, Dell, it's me who has a hard time understanding you. Yep. Let me ask the chat. Chat, am I the problem understanding Dell, or does Dell come across abrasive and obnoxious with the way he communicates, in your opinion? I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm a pretty smart guy, Dell. I'm able to comprehend what you're saying. Oh my God. Yeah, this is God of War. I'm delivering the ashes. I'm looking for a plaque. There's apparently a plaque that this guy has where he died. Oh my God. Oh, hey, Daniel. What's up, man? Go back to the gravestones? Well, it said it was a plaque. It didn't say it was a gravestone. Yep. You're right, Daniel. It said it was a fucking plaque. Fuck this game. Oh, great, a cutscene. Oh! That was great. That was great. I'm so glad they faded out, took control away from me to show me a close-up of what I already can see. That's fan-fucking-tastic. Jesus Christ. Now what do I do? Look around the campsite. Already done. Check. Jesus Christ. Looking around. What's this? Hello, governor. Nothing. Check where the sound... Jesus. All right. That's interesting gameplay. It's a good question. Do porn mags still exist? I don't know. I like this gameplay, looking for the sound as it gets louder. Hey, it's Silent Hill. Okay, that's cool. That's different. I wanted to see what would happen. This is what happens when the game is writer focused and not designer writer focused. It's like, isn't my story amazing? No! And even if it was, I'm not here for a movie. Now I'm walking. I'm literally pushing W. This is what I'm doing. It's the story, Jaffe. I have not watched Death Note. Wow. The fuck are we playing, people? Now that's scary. Wait out the storm. Okay. And yet people say story is more important than gameplay. I know people think that. Paper Mario. Daniel, I would love to play Paper Mario. I don't have a way to stream my my Switch. I need to get a capture card because I do want to stream Paper Mario. Are you playing that? I hear it's fucking great, man. Take a rest. I assure you, game. I'm about to. Story in a game can be very important, especially in a game like this. It's not that I have a patience of a goldfish. Why is it my job to be patient? It doesn't have to be shoot, shoot, run, run, but you need to fucking engage me as a player. What are they asking me to do? This is just somebody wanting to tell a story. I mean, I don't fucking know what the fuck this is. What the fuck am I supposed to do? It says take a rest. Okay, I'll rest here. I mean, literally what I'm doing is anyway. Look, I love walking simulators. Edith Finch is one of my favorite games of all time. Cutscene, nothing tropey. Nope, look, Ma, no hands. Ah, God, shut up. The fuck? Oh my God. Oh, Edith Finch is fucking amazing. Edith Finch, one of the best games ever made. Amazing. Never heard of God's Basement, no. What? So you guys have to understand. This is so upsetting to me. And here, it's so upsetting to me. And it's upsetting to me because when you design a video game and when you make a video game, part of your job is to put yourself in the shoes of the audience, is to put yourself in the shoes of the player. And think about it. There are a group of designers and game creators somewhere that sat down and they mapped this out on index cards or some kind of digital program. And they're like, here's this, and then this is what you do, and then this cutscene plays. And they stood back and they looked at their whiteboard, or they stood back and they zoomed out of their, Microsoft, note card program. And they were like, this is good. This is great. I mean, think about that. That's ridiculous. They weren't thinking about that. They didn't do the work. They didn't do the work. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And I hate to be harsh about it, but fuck, I mean, Jesus, man. Now it's like, I mean, this is what they want me to do. Seriously, think about it. What they want me to do now, what they think is good gameplay, is they're basically saying, walk around now and look everywhere for a little iron key. That's what we think is going to be fun for you. We're trying to make a horror game. We're trying to immerse you in a story. Now we want you to walk around an environment you've already been in for 10 minutes, so you're probably bored of it. Now go back and look for a little iron key. That's what the gameplay is at this point. Now, I'm sorry to be a dick about it, but fuck you, because that's what this game is asking me to do. And that's just Bush League. Great. Found the iron key. Awesome. Open the door with the key. I'm so immersed in the story. I want to know what happens to the brother. Hey, RPG, are you modding right now? Is RPG in here? Can we get rid of Dell Gamer? I'm really kind of tired of his bullshit. An interesting story makes walking sims. Yeah, if you want to play a great walking sim, get Edith Finch or get Gone Home are pretty great. Yeah, can we... I'm going to get rid of Delta Gamer. Did we already do that? Did you do that, RPG? No, I'm going to do it myself. Hang on. Let me get rid of this guy. Goodbye, Delta Gamer. It's been really not fun. All right, what are we doing? Insane. Insane in the goddamned membrane. Cooper said, if we get rid of Dell, how will we know which games are real games? I know. I'm very confused. I mean, is this just me? Is this just fucking me? Like, if you were at home playing this game by yourself, would you be like, fuck, dude, I'm immersed. I want to know what happened to the brother's ashes. Like, don't you demand more? Don't you want more out of your games? Come on now. Thank you, Master Dragon. Find a way to escape. I'm trying. I guess what they mean is walk around and... walk around and look for some mouse to light up. Let me tell you something. There's a game by the guys who made Velocity X2, which is fantastic. It is literally a power washing game. And they released a demo. The game's not out yet. And this game was super fucking fun. All it was you have a great power washer and you've got a big fucking house and you're sitting there looking to get 100% of the scum and dirt and mud off the house. And they're going to have basically 20 levels, and that's all you do is try to 100% the environment by power washing the house clean. And it is so satisfying, and it is so engaging, and that's all you need to know, playing this and playing that it all comes down to the mechanics. Daniel says it feels more like a game is trying to tell you to do chores. It's a cool environment, but not enough action. Yeah, this is the chore game. This is just like, do shit for me. Pay my taxes, motherfucker. That's what that's... I mean, seriously, what the fuck? It's a quirky game, but it's actually fun. It's a really fun game. It's very satisfying. It's kind of like Reverse Pac-Man, where instead of trying to eat all the dots, you're trying to... Well, I guess you're trying to clean up all the areas, the spots. Come on, what am I doing? Look at that, $20 super chat. I appreciate it. What is it, Heath? Heath Nation. What do you think about the state of gaming today? Well, Heath, if you can't tell from this chat, because I feel like gamers these days jump all over half-assed games full of microtransaction and bash art like Ghost of Tsushima and upcomers like Cyberpunk. Honestly, man, I think it depends on the kind of gamer you're talking about. I think, but seriously, if I forget, thank you. That's very generous and kind of you. I appreciate the super chat. I think it depends who you're talking about. They're like my kids, for example, would play Fortnite or Roblox because they don't really consider themselves gamers. It's more of a social experience for them. And in that, I think that's fine that there are games like Fortnite for them and there are games like Roblox for them. Are you telling me I just opened the door and found the key? If the escape is out there, why did I even open the fucking door? They wouldn't have any patience or interest in something like Ghost of Tsushima or Last of Us or anything. But I think there's a lot of gamers clearly that love those kind of games. So look, here's what I'd tell you. I think it's fantastic that there's lots of different kind of games out there these days for lots of different tastes. I think that's a revelation when you think about it. I mean, we're living in a time as gamers where pretty much anything you like, whether it's big budget or not, you can find. But yeah, you know what? Here's what I think it depends. Like, there's a lot of people that are just console gamers, and they complain about the state of AAA. And they're like, they don't make interesting games anymore. I'm like, yeah, they do. You just got to go to Steam. You got to go to Itch. You got to go to Good Old Games. There's tons of interesting games out there. So I think the state of games today is actually pretty good. I just think there's also a lot of crap. And there's also just a lot of, if you only go to NeoGAF or Reset Era or something, you're going to be under the impression that the only thing that exists are the console games. What game is this? I don't even know what this is called, Sober Hippie. I'm impressed you're following what you're doing. Well, I mean, how hard should this be? How hard? Console gamer Snowfly. PC gaming is the best. I mean, console gaming is great, but if you really are excited to see all kinds of unique, interesting games, you get the whole gambit on PC. Which is not to say you can't get indie games on console. You can, but I mean, even like this guy in the chat, I forget his name, was saying, oh, there's this developer that put out this car combat game today that you can play over the weekend just as a demo. That is absolutely, you can't get that on console. You've got to go through all the testing and walled gardens and all that shit. But you can totally just, I want to try out this guy's new game. It's pretty cool. Where am I going? Okay, logic would dictate that if I found the brass key and I went down in the basement and then they said, you have a new goal, which is to find the exit, right? Find a way to escape, that the exit has got to be somewhere here. So let's look together, shall we? What is the exit? Come on now. But that is interesting that Indiana has already pulled kids out of school because coronavirus. That's kind of amazing that within a day, the health department has come in and said, yeah, we're shutting that shit down. Okay, come on, you guys. Is anybody, we got enough people watching the chat that somebody should be able to figure this fucking thing out. What the fuck am I doing? This is bullshit. All I want to do is get to the end of this fucking demo. You're going?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to walk in a little bit. I might swing by.
Okay.
I'll see you soon. Have fun. Yeah, it's inside a can of beans. I should microwave some beans. That's right. What the fuck? What the fuck? Maybe it's a bug, man. Oh, we're in Sim City. There's no goddamn doubt we're in Sim City. Fuck it. We're just going to talk. I give up. Let's just talk. Let's talk for a little bit. Yeah, this gets to go fuck itself. Yeah, fuck you. And look, let me tell you something. That game that I just played is a demo, right? So what they want is they want you to play this game and they want you to then buy this game. That's Anthology of Fear. That's what they felt was a value that they could get people to spend money on their title. Insane to me. Absolutely insane to me. And I hate to be a dick. There you go. Well, I'm putting the effort into the game just because I was curious. I wanted to see what it was like. But now I'm done with that shit. Over it. A game close to Twisted Metal on Steam. I don't know, man. I don't mean that like, oh, Twisted Metal is in a league of its own, but Twisted Metal is a very specific kind of game, so, you know. Have I ever do a voice or character in my games? No. Maximum Action. First off, Ben Brody, thank you so much for the super chat. Have you ever played Maximum Action? No, I've been meaning to. That's from New Blood as well, and it's basically a shooter that's sort of based on action movies, right? I should totally pick that up. That's the next thing I'm going to buy for sure. Absolutely, I'm going to buy that next. Could you ask a PC porting team to port Twisted Metal? No, because I don't own the rights to it. Sony does. And Sony would have to spend... Let's put it this way. We looked at porting Drawn to Death to Steam, and it would have cost around $850,000, and that was not a profitable game. Twisted Metal PS3 was profitable, but the problem with it was it was made for the PS3. It wasn't done in Unreal. It wasn't done in Unity or anything. So it was a proprietary engine that was designed to work on PS3. And if you guys remember... PS3 was a very unique system architecture to code games for. And so it would have been a pretty expensive endeavor to get that over to Steam. So it's just, and it wasn't some massive success that Sony would have been like, yes, let's spend $4 million to do it. So no, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Do I own the rights to God of War? No, I do not. That would be awesome, but I don't. But I mean, look, I didn't expect to. I don't deserve the rights to God of War. I didn't fund it. I didn't pay for it. Sony treated me brilliantly when I was a Sony employee in terms of bonuses and stuff, but in terms of like owning stuff, no. You don't. When you work for a company and you create stuff for a company, that's the company's property, which as it should be. I mean, they're the ones who fund it. I'm not a programmer official channel. He's asking if PS3 was complicated to work on. The guys over at Eat, Sleep, Play are really some of the brightest engineers in the business. These are guys that were doing simulations for the military before they got into 3D games. So if they fucked up, not to be dramatic about it, but if they messed up, soldiers could fucking die. You know what I mean? So these guys were hardcore coding down to the metal coders. I don't know how it was probably a pain in the ass to code for them, but I don't think it was hard or complicated. It was just kind of annoying. Would it be expensive to update TM2? If you wanted online, yes. If you didn't want online, probably wouldn't cost too much. I mean, but the problem is Spyro and Crash got updated to look like modern games. So, you'd probably have to spend about $8 million or something to get it to look like a next gen game, even though it would play exactly the same, which would be a problem. You'd want to change the controls. I mean, Twisted Metal 2 is great for its time, I think, but you couldn't just port it directly and upgrade the graphics. You'd have to make some significant quality of life changes to that title in order to get it to be something that people actually want to play. But yeah, I mean, the guys at Single Track and then Evans and Sutherland and all that, I mean, yeah, I remember going out there before they agreed to work with Sony on Twisted Metal and Warhawk, and just seeing, I got to fly in an F-15 fighter simulator. They had built this hang glider harness that you got to lay flat in and put on VR goggles and hang glide around like a Blade Runner city. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. L.A. Noire was in development at Sony Santa Monica for a while. We kicked off L.A. Noire, and then we decided, not we, I wasn't in on the decision, but Sony Santa Monica decided, yeah, we don't really want this. I don't know why. And they went out and found Rockstar to publish it. So my understanding is it was a very difficult development process, made more difficult by some of the key people on it in terms of sort of leadership, but I don't have any firsthand knowledge of that. Did I know anything about Agent? No. But I'll tell you, L.A. Noire is interesting because L.A. Noire is one of those games that I remember at the beginning, these guys were spending so much money and so much time. It was almost like listening to James Cameron talk about Titanic. Like everything had to be proper 1940s Los Angeles. And I think they thought they were filmmakers. I don't fucking know, man. I think they thought that brought value. But all it did was add to the budget. The average gamer doesn't play L.A. Noire and sit there and go, whoa, this street corner really looks exactly like the street corners in Los Angeles in 1940 based on L.A. Times topographical, geographical surveys. There's so much ego in a lot of game design where it doesn't really focus on the product. It's very easy to convince people to give you money by just being full of shit, frankly. Because it's easy to talk about, like, oh, isn't that cool? We're building an authentic LA 19. Does nothing for the game. Do companies under Sony share game assets? Not really. Back in the day, we did. I mean, at least Warhawk and Single Track made Jet Moto and Twisted Metal 2 at the same time, and they made Twisted Metal 1 and Warhawk at the same time. And those games absolutely shared assets. They shared sound effects. They shared weapons, control schemes, 100%. 100%. Mario Man says James Cameron thought he was a damn genius for what he did. Well, it's different. I mean, again, I don't think he needed to have gone that overboard with Titanic, but end of the day, it didn't matter. I mean, it worked, and so he's forgiven. But in a movie like Titanic, where you can take the eye of the viewer and say, look at the China pattern as we're following Leo DiCaprio past the camera, and we're going to linger on that, at least you can show it off and give the authenticity a sense of appreciation on the part of the viewer. But you're not going to know that in a fucking PS3 era video game where the textures are of a certain quality and you're not even looking at the fucking textures. A lot of people want Warhawk to come back. You mean the new Warhawk? I'm talking about the original Warhawk, the PS1 title, basically. Dude, I don't know. Eddie Torres says, why does James Cameron care so much about Avatar? Nobody else does. I'm with you, man. I know it was the #1 movie of all time for a short time. I think that was because ticket prices were big and everybody wanted to see the 3D. I don't think Avatar hooked into the culture like Titanic or Avengers or E.T. or any of these fucking things. Wild Lad says, nowadays, do you hate that video games are more like movies? But they're not. That's what, I forget the guy who gave us a super chat, which I appreciate. Heath Nation was asking, if you only traffic in websites like, maybe Polygon or sites like NeoGAF, you would be forgiven for assuming that most games these days are like movies. That's most Sony console games. But Nintendo games are not like movies, and indie games are not like movies, and PC games are not like movies. So I think it depends on what you play. There's a lot of games that are very much pure game, and they're wonderful. And they're the biggest successes in the industry are actually pure games. Fortnite's, as much as a lot of people like to shit all over it for some reason, Fortnite and Roblox are two of the biggest success stories of the last 20 years in video games. Fortnite will go down as this generation's Pac-Man. It was a huge cultural seismic shifting event. There's story there, but it's a game, and it's incredibly successful because of it. So no, I don't think I don't think that that games are all like movies. I think that if you stay in the Sony ecosystem, you would be forgiven if you think that, though. I think PC games have to be more creative to hook the player. Well, yeah, and I think that's great. I think they're more about the gameplay. What do I think about Dark Souls? I like it, Lucas, but it's too hard for me. So Bloodborne, Dark Souls, what's the other name? Demon Souls. All of those are they're just not for me. They're too difficult. What do I think of Billy Mitchell? I don't know him. I mean, I've seen him in the movies. He seems kind of like an egocentric asshole. Is he? I don't know. I have no firsthand knowledge of the man. But in terms of the way he carries himself, he seems like he is for sure. But he may not be. That may just be his shtick. If you met him in person, he might be a super nice guy. I don't know. Sekiro, all those games are a little too hard for me. One of the reasons I want to play Ghost is because I hear the combat is fun, but it's not like punishing. I don't like punishing games. I've talked about that before. Heath says, I'll never shit on Fortnite or Roblox. They're needle movers for sure. And thank you for calling Billy Mitchell an asshole. Well, I'm saying that Billy Mitchell comes across like an asshole. He may not be, but the character he plays is an asshole. And is that the real Billy Mitchell, or is he like, dude, he's no more the real Billy Mitchell than Dr. Disrespect is actually Dr. Disrespect? I have no idea. 8-Bit says he's talked to Billy Mitchell. He's cool. Yeah, who knows? There's a great documentary on Amazon. It's a super fucking low budget documentary. And I want to say, if you're into this kind of stuff and you're into old arcade games like from the 70s and 80s, it's search on Amazon Prime. It's something with arcade in the title. Maybe it's called King of the Arcade. But it's just really good. It's about a guy who gave up a bunch of his life savings and opened a retro arcade, and how it kind of fucked his marriage, and how it really is his dream to run an arcade, and how he had to shut it down, and how he's trying to reopen it back up. It's quite, if you were a kid of the 80s and you grew up in the arcades like I did, it's worth watching. I think it's called King of the Arcades, though, is what it's called, or Arcade King, or something like that. There's also a documentary out called Game Master, which is all about the resurgence in board games, which I want to watch this weekend. So if you're into documentaries about geek stuff, of which I am very much, I highly recommend this. It's good stuff. You want me to lay the smackdown on who? Odell? I mean, I'm ignoring Dell unless he says something obnoxious. If he says something compelling, I'll respond to him. Look, man, I like responding to trolls, but a lot of the chat, my viewership collapses and craters when I respond to trolls. I don't know if that's because a lot of people don't like conflict and it makes them uncomfortable. I don't know if they find those conversations boring, and so they tune out. But I tend to these days just ignore them or ban them, not because I don't want to respond to them. I love getting into scraps with these guys, but it's just the audience gets bored. The last sequence of God of War on God mode is really hard. Yeah, I know. I can't beat it. The testers tuned the hard modes of the games. I've never been able to beat any of my games on hard modes. I don't like hard modes, but they're there for people who do. And the testers, who are some of the best players, are the ones that tune those. How did Kratos get the red tattoo inside the blue one? I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Berserk. Berserk was great, man. That's a great arcade game. Daniel says, I still find Minecraft interesting. I love Minecraft for its ability to draw in kids for making levels that are interesting. My kids are playing it daily for hours. Of course, Minecraft is, my kids don't consider themselves gamers at all, but they used to play when they were your kids' age, Daniel. They played the crap out of Minecraft. It was creative. They played it with their friends. It's a wonderful fucking game. And that's the thing. A lot of people who are like, they bash Minecraft, they bash Fortnite. I don't know. It's probably like anything else. It's like people who like indie bands and get pissed at things like Taylor Swift. These are games that have ushered in tens of millions, if not more, of people who would never play games before into video games. I think it's awesome. Minecraft is amazing. Were your characters based on anything in your life? I'm sure subconsciously in some ways in my interest, but no, I didn't know anyone like Kratos or anything like that. That's a good... Robertson says Minecraft is the Lego of video games. It's a good way of putting it. Someone brought up laying the smackdown. WWE has The Fiend. I saw The Fiend go after Alexa Bliss last night. That was something. Watching WWE makes me feel like a kid. I love it. It's kind of samey, but it's good stuff. Do I have a favorite YouTuber? No, man. I'm 49 years old. I don't do that. I like YouTube a great deal. I watch Joe Rogan clips. I watch YouTube all the time. But most YouTubers tend to be kind of young. Kanachan TV, which is Asuka, who is a WWE wrestler, who's a great wrestler, has a great YouTube channel. But I don't really watch, my kids were into Jacksepticeye, and they were into AFMAL for a while, and they were into Jax Films. They were into H3 for a while. Now my kids, and I think all their friends group, are pretty much into Discord. They don't really watch YouTube as much as they get on Discord and just hang out, is kind of what they do now instead of YouTube. But I don't know. Do you have a favorite YouTuber? Rogan has said some things in the past. See, Rogan said something with Joey Diaz. Eduardo is saying Rogan with Joey Diaz is a must-watch. Rogan said some stuff on the early Joey Diaz stuff that I'm just I don't believe in, cancel culture. But there's some stuff Rogan has said and that I've been wow, I can't believe people haven't run for the hills in terms of Spotify, who just made $100 million deal with the guy, because there's some stuff he said that just comes off as really fucking bad. But I do like Joe Rogan. Overall, I like Joe Rogan's interviews for the most part. I don't agree with everything he says, but I don't know. I don't think that's a criteria. I don't think I'm supposed to. Would I go on the H3 podcast? Sure. I don't think I'm a big enough name to, but yeah, I think those guys are great. Daniel says, did I watch the Apple TV show about game developers? No, I haven't signed up for Apple TV. I have so many. I have Shudder. I have HBO Max. I have Netflix. I have Amazon Prime. I have Hulu. I have WWE Network. I think I have 2 more. I'm just kind of the idea of signing up for Apple TV. I know I want to see the Day Show or the Reese Witherspoon show, and I know Tom Hanks' new movie Greyhounds is on it, so I'm sure eventually I will get it. But I have heard about the game developer show, but I haven't watched it. Silver says, I'm in the UK. I don't feel I've heard that much about Joe Rogan. He's pretty big over here, certainly in the digital set. I don't know if a lot of people who aren't internet savvy are real familiar with him, but he's got the biggest podcast in America for sure. He's great. I mean, I think he has what's neat about Joe Rogan is that he covers a huge variety of topics. He's a pretty good interviewer. And it's just engaging. He's an engaging guy. I don't agree with that. I've heard people say he's Oprah for dude bros. I don't consider myself a dude bro, and I do consider myself a fan of Oprah. There is an aspect of Rogan that is like that, but I don't connect with him on that. I just think he's interesting. Dell says, I have a question. What do you got going, Dell? He says, people who make music and shows get residuals. Is it the same for creators? Not really. I mean, every deal is different. I certainly don't. I don't get residuals for any games. There are deals that you can make, but for individuals, those are pretty rare. I got into drawing because of Twisted Metal, says Official. That's very cool. I've been drawing concept cars. I got lots of drawings. That's awesome. Yeah, you never know the kind of stuff you create with your team that will affect people, but that's fantastic. That's wonderful. You think there'll be a new Wipeout? This is probably not. I mean, again, the only way you're going to get those Sony legacy titles is if they find some business model that makes sense for them to say, like right now they're making so much money on these $100+ million epic third-person cinematic action-adventure games that it's hard for me to imagine. I could be wrong, unless Sony at a portfolio level, or if Sony starts to put more effort into PlayStation Now and says, look, we need to start banging out titles every month to compete with Game Pass. And then I could see them going, okay, let's remake a Wipeout. Let's remake a Twisted Metal. Let's go back into our legacy catalog because we can't afford to make a title a month for PS Now and spend $100 million like The Last of Us. I could see something like that happening, but short of that, it's hard to imagine unless they have a real meaningful shift to how they do their North Star of what a green light is for at Sony. PlayStation, it's hard to imagine them saying, hey, yeah, let's green light just a straight up futuristic Wipeout game, because those games have never been massively successful. Twisted Metal has never been massively successful. They've all been kind of just above cult hits. Sony made the mistake with SOCOM, says Heath. They tried to milk its success by making it Call of Duty, basically. Yeah, and then they also got hit with the network being down. But yeah, I heard the hardcore SOCOM fans were not huge fans of the last SOCOM. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure Sony will try to get their games on Steam more. Fellas, I'm going to go for a walk. I need some exercise, and then I need to come home and I need to write my design document. It is very hard right now, you guys. I love the design. Like, I have a 30,000 foot view of what this is and what this story is, and I think it is so cool. And I think and that is the only thing that is motivating me to keep pushing, because writing is so difficult for me, but I'm enjoying the output. So I need to go clear my head, and then I'm going to come home and write for a couple hours. But I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate the great conversation. I appreciate RPG and Rob earlier modding. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me. I will be back later in the week with a proper Jaffe stream. There's a lot of great topics that I think you will enjoy discussing later in the week with me. So, have a great rest of your weekend. Daniel, good to see you. Say hello. Much love to everybody back home. And I will see you guys on a future stream. Bye.